2.
We're back with another video. Today we're going to be doing a couples tag. We have some questions that we're going to ask each other, and we have to answer them honestly. We also got our food. I got my baked ziti with cheese.
She finally cooked for me, y'all. I must have been doing something good.
First of all, I always cook. I don't know what he's talking about. I do always cook for him.
I'm sipping on some wine.
He's really trying to play me right now. First of all, I don't drink. You're the one that has shot glasses and stuff in your car. Anyway.
First of all, what are you talking about?
Let's get into this video.
This is actually pretty good.
Thank you. Sorry, I have to get comfortable.
I know it's been a while. In case y'all didn't hear. Wow, it's been like 2 years we haven't made a video.
It's been like 3 years.
Nah, 2 years. Like 2 and change since we made a video. We had another baby. We are now at baby number 6.
No, we're at baby number 4.
But we plan on going to 6.
He wants 6. No,
That's-
you don't. He just wants to stop.
I lied. What if I impregnate you and you don't know? Would you keep it?
Of course, I'll keep it. But that's a question.
But we got 4 kids now, y'all. So Tia Lee has been very busy.
I really
We are
do want.
really a Tia Lee squad
I really
now.
do want one more, but
I thought it was gonna come out sooner or later.
no, I do want one. I told you that I do want one more, but I don't know. I'm nervous. 4 is a lot. 4 is a lot of kids to have. His friend got like 7. He don't have no control over them at all. At all. Matter of fact, we just left from being with them, and how old is the little one? I think it's like 3. Was standing outside the car sticking his middle finger up at us.
But yo, that's not all kids
So-
is not bad though. It's how you raise them. His kids was exposed to bad behavior, so of course they're gonna act bad if you expose bad behavior. Like if you teach a kid to say "f you," they're gonna grow up saying "f you."
Okay. So let's get into these questions.
Oh, by the way, sorry, we have a new house.
We're gonna have a house tour for you guys soon.
Not today.
Soon.
Okay, Dad.
It's gonna be soon. Not today, but soon.
Gotta clean up first.
But let's get into these questions.
This idiot slammed it.
Question number 1. If you could ask me anything and have me answer truthfully, what would it be?
Are you cheating on me?
That's your question? I'm gonna ask your answer.
Have you cheated on me?
Have I? Yes, I have.
Ouch!
I'm saying the parts I don't know about.
What parts you don't know about?
Like the
Like
times I don't know
outside of
about.
the times that no, I haven't.
So recently you're good.
Recently? What do you mean recently? I'm thinking for a while. What do you mean? I'm gonna ask you the same question.
We answer the same way. From the times you know about, yeah, that's not cheating. Right? Long years ago. And no, I would not cheat on you ever again. That she don't act right. Good reading.
Question number 2. Who was the first person you kissed? I'll answer that question. I was 8 years old and I had a friend named Darnell, and I was living in Amityville, and
Are we allowed to say names on here?
they don't know who Darnell is. But yeah, that was my first kiss.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know because when I was young, I was a hoe. I was kissing everybody.
What?
Mad girls like me. But I think it might have been Princess. I'm not sure. That's all that's on video.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Wrong.
I don't know.
Question number 3. What one thing would you like to change about me?
About you? I'm eating. Could it be small? If I could change something about you, the way you love me.
What's wrong with the way that I love you?
I'll make you love me more. Want me more. Nah, honestly, I wouldn't change anything about you.
Stop lying.
He's lying.
No.
I was joking.
That wasn't no joke.
I
I
was
said
joking.
answer truthfully.
Okay, so nothing. I love you the way you are. I married you.
Well, I would change his insecurities.
What?
That's what I would change.
I'm not insecure.
Yes, you do. You have moments of insecurity about yourself, about me.
She likes to say I'm skinny. I'm not. There's nothing wrong with me skinny.
I never said. When have I ever said that?
If I tell him fat, she says, no, you're not.
I do say that because he's not fat. I don't feel like he's fat. I just feel like he's just big. Like he's, I don't know, big bone.
Actually, I lost a lot of weight, y'all.
That's not even realistic, but that's what I like to say. He's big bone. But I'm attracted to big people.
She like big men.
I don't like skinny people.
Her boyfriend's a
They've
big
never
man.
been my taste.
This ZD is slaying. No, I really wouldn't change anything on you, though. I love you. I love the way God made you.
Mm-hmm.
If I
Aww.
change our past, I would change our past, but I would change nothing on
Okay.
you. You're my sunshine. Psych! That's play. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Are you serious? On the camera, though? Man, go to the next question.
Do you hold grudges or forgive easily? Do you hold grudges or
I hold
forgive
grudges.
easily? Yes, he does hold grudges.
I see
He's
me.
not the type of person to forgive easily
No,
at all.
I'll forgive you. I will forgive you.
all.
I will forgive you,
No, you don't.
but it takes a while.
A long while.
If you
Don't expect him to forgive you by 2 days, 3 days. We talking about weeks, months.
if you bite my hand and I feed you, it's gonna take a while for me to forgive you.
Okay, but what if it's vice versa? And you bite the hand that feeds you?
I don't bite the hand I feed you. I never bit the hand I feed you. That's how we was raised, and that's the code. I used to be in the game back in the days, so we don't do that.
Okay.
That's just me.
Well,
I'm trying to change y'all. I'm trying to get the Christianity thing going on. You know, y'all pray for me. But
I forgive easily. I don't hold grudges. It wastes too much time. It takes too much of your energy. I forgive easily. Don't I? Matter of fact, sometimes he thinks I'm too forgiving. He feels like I get stepped on, taken advantage of.
yeah, I do. My wife her heart is pure. Like me growing up, I grew up without a mom and dad, so I grew up hardcore. So I don't like when people walk on my wife, you know, tell her what she cannot do, use her. You know, I'm a husband. I'm supposed to protect, provide, mostly protect. You know, and that's just me. I don't like that. So I guess I'll be wrong for that. I don't know.
If money didn't matter, what would you do with your time?
Travel
Where?
anywhere outside of New York.
I would travel too.
I would travel.
I want to go to
If
Bali.
I was scared of heights, I would travel. How you
I
gonna
wanna
cut
go-
me off? I was in the middle of
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go
You
ahead.
first. You answer first.
Go ahead.
But no, I would travel. I would travel.
I would travel also. I want to go to Bali. I want to go to Aruba. I want to go to the Bahamas.
I want to do Bahamas.
I want to walk the Great Wall of China with my pet lion. That would be really cool.
First off, if you talk about this line over here, that line is not walking the Great China Wall. Matter of fact, I will walk 2 steps and be like, oh no, that wall is OD long.
Well, I probably would too, but I do want to go to Bali. And I do want to go to Aruba and Antigua. And maybe Bora Bora.
A lot of us. A lot of us.
Matter of fact,
I just want to go to Disney World.
if I was just about to say in February, I'm trying to plan a trip. I want us to go to Disney World. We don't really go anywhere outside of New York. I mean, when we do travel, it's like down south to like North Carolina, South Carolina, Pennsylvania, Georgia,
stuff like that.
That's really it.
But
We've never been overseas.
About it.
He's afraid of to take planes, to ride on the plane, fly on the plane. I'm definitely afraid of heights, and I don't like water at all.
She's afraid of water.
So if I was to ever go on a cruise, I would almost always be inside. You will not catch me outside, going to no pools, doing anything where I can see the ocean. It won't happen.
But she can get on the ferry.
Well, I didn't have a choice. That was my job. I had to take the ferry to cross to get to my client's house.
I'm saying, but you was fine.
No, but my thing was, if I was going to drown, everybody else that was on the ferry with me was going to drown with me. So, I mean, I guess, but I'm just saying.
It's so pretty.
What is your most embarrassing moment? I think my most...
When I peed on myself in school. I peed on myself in high school. I had to use the bathroom and I couldn't make it. Oh no. When I doodled on myself. Yes. I remember that. I mean, it's nasty, but I had diarrhea and I was out east. Couldn't make it. There was no bathrooms. It was late at night. And I had to doodle. My stomach, I have diarrhea a lot. I take Imodium pills to help out my stomach, and I didn't have them at the time.
I think he either has IBS or
SBI.
he's just lactose intolerant.
I don't know. Like this disease gonna mess me up with it. So.
I think my most embarrassing moment was when my mom went through my phone and saw a video of me and him.
Oh. Oh my god. You know, funny part, she probably sitting there watching it. She was watching it.
Back then we used to record everything. And my mom, she looked at it and was like, wait a minute, that's my house. I got in so much trouble for that.
Like, I was
got
a
in
freak.
so much trouble for that.
So I like to record us, you know, that was when we first started dating. I even record us now sometimes. Sometimes we'll set up cameras and go hands. So,
what do you think is the dumbest thing you've ever done?
What?
What do you think is the dumbest thing you've ever done?
Cheat on you. Cheating on her was the dumbest thing I could have possibly done.
Yeah, I regret doing that.
And I say it ruined me.
It ruined the both of us. To an extent.
You know, it was a bad time.
Caused a lot of trust issues.
To the point where...
Low self-esteem.
Yeah.
Insecurities.
Yeah.
We had a lot of people in both our years, actually.
Yeah.
Leave him, leave her.
I was out there, man. And then when I cheated, it was like I was less than everybody. You know, I was already a hoe, so it just made it worse. And if I could take that back, I'd be.
3 more questions. How many kids do you want?
Do I want 5?
Oh, you changed it. It was 6.
It was always 5.
No, stop lying.
It was always 5.
No, you
want,
said 6 and you was
well,
like, and I said,
if
you never told
real,
me 6, and you said, oh, my sister's the only one that knew it was 6.
If you wanted to be real, I only wanted 4. I wanted 2 girls, 2 boys.
I only wanted 2, 1 girl and 1 boy.
We kept making boys. So part of me want to try again for the girl, but way this money looking,
The way the government
life is looking. Whoa.
The way this
This
generation
world,
is
this society
looking.
is bad. And if I have a little girl, I have an attitude problem. Like I'm nice. I'm the nicest guy you'll meet. Friendly, I can get along with anybody. But when it comes to my family, I'm a whole other monster. I'm very protective, and the stuff be going on out here, the rapes, the kidnaps, So maybe God blessed me with boys for a reason.
I don't think it's meant to have a girl, but who knows?
And my boys are tough.
A lot of
They
people
tough.
say that they see us having 5 children. They've never said anything. Actually, I don't think anybody has ever said less than 5. Most of the people.
They be lying though.
Mostly everybody said, "Oh, I see you having 5." But almost everybody did say they saw us with a girl. But anyway, if there's a disagreement between me and your family, whose side do you choose?
Yours. Most definitely. I cursed out my mom for this girl.
No, it wasn't for me. You cursed out because that's what you do, not because you did it for me.
I did it
Because
for
you
her.
could have disagreed with her and said what you had to say in a different tone of voice.
My mom tried to come on my wife crazy. Actually, her
I'm
own
saying.
family come at her. I'm very protective of my wife.
People
I had
say
to- I
I'm
had
too
to
laid
really-
back.
I had
I'm
to
too
work on that.
soft-spoken. My thing is, I don't react the way he 90% of the time reacts if I don't have to. Like, I just feel like it's disrespectful. I didn't grow up that way.
I'm trying.
I didn't grow up that way, and so I don't really get into
Well,
those
come on, y'all.
types
You
of
ain't gotta-
emotions unless somebody really gets under my skin. It's rare, but it does happen on occasion.
But you can be nice and tell somebody off in a nice way.
Yes, in a nice way. Cursing somebody else is not a nice way.
I don't just tell person out. I just okay.
Yeah,
I put them in
okay.
their place first. Like, yo, that's my wife. Relax.
Okay.
Any problem? She had an incident where there was a guy messing on her in school. What happened? When I pressed him, I didn't curse him out right away. I said, yo, bro, if my wife tell me again that you touching her, harassing her, messing with her,
That's 'cause
I'm
she
going to
was
break your
afraid of
face.
He was already afraid of you.
You're not gonna make me seem like a bad guy.
I'm not at all.
I don't like when my people walk on my wife. Man.
2 more questions. Would you rather be rich and miserable or poor and happy?
Poor and happy.
Give me the money. Nah, I'm just joking. Nah, yes I am. I'd rather be happy over anything.
Because
why
when
be
people
miserable in
understand-
life if you don't have to be?
Exactly. Stress is the number one killer. It's a silent
Ouch.
killer. You know what I'm saying? So you can have all the money in the world, be stressed out, and still die. Like that's heavy in your heart. You know what I mean? And a lot of these famous people out here, they got money, they're stressed, they're depressed, they're killing each other, they're killing themselves. You know what I mean? If they tell you their true background story, they're miserable. Will money help us a lot? Yeah, of course, it helps everybody. But as it says, it's the root of all evil. So,
Okay.
but if I had a couple of thousand, I'd be cool. But the
2,000.
filthy rich, to the point you don't know what to do with your money, I don't want that.
And truth be told, a lot of people waste money.
Exactly. I be
The
seeing
more money
they buy
have,
9, 6 cars. I don't need all that.
Yeah.
That's too flashy.
If I had that type of
That's how
money,
cops mess with us.
I don't think I would even.
Sit down.
I would even buy 3, 4, and 5 cars for what?
Like
I'd probably
me, if I was
maybe
rich,
invest in some stocks,
exactly.
or buy a few properties and rent them
I would
out.
put my family, my mom and your mom in a home, us in a home. I would buy a home for the future for our kids. You know what I'm saying? I'll put money away on the side for our kids. You know what
I
I'm
would
saying?
invest, get some rental properties, and travel. That's pretty much it.
Like, I would turn to Lucius Lyon. Like, we're building an empire.
And
So,
two, I think I would probably give back to those that have helped me along the way.
definitely.
I think about that all the time. Like, if I ever became rich, I got a select few, like a good handful of people that I would be like, yo, here's 20,000.
Nah, true. Facts.
Here's
A
20,000.
lot of people say they'll get back to the community. They don't. They wouldn't. They don't.
But just hold
I mean,
it
look at it now.
down.
So many people out there hurting and homeless and struggling. All these rich people out here. Anybody do.
And those people don't even have to hold you down financially. It could just be being there. Because nowadays people don't hold your secrets. Let y'all get into one disagreement and they off telling the entire world. Nobody, takes things to the grave anymore. So, those rare
my
but
tunes,
very
my
few
instrumental,
people, hang on to them. And the last question: what is your view on birth control?
What?
What are your views on birth control?
I don't know. You should take them. You should take them because I'm fertile. Like you're fertile.
You're fertile. First of all, I have tried every birth control that they have.
She
I
already
was
has,
on the
though.
pill.
She got the
Kept
shot.
forgetting to take it.
Nah,
I
she
was
tricked
on
me. She did you know? She tricked me and said, "Oh, I forgot to take a pill after I ejaculated in her."
Okay, you're
Just so-
saying too much.
I'm just
you're
saying, though.
too much. First of all, that's
Y'all
not
my
how
people.
it
I'm gonna
happened.
tell you the truth.
And it didn't happen like that. I really was forgetting because they tell you that you have to take it the same time every
she
single
admitted to me
day.
that you didn't.
No, I
Yes, you
didn't.
did.
I never said that.
I could have shown you admitted to me.
No, well, don't swear because I never told you that. That's number one. But I was on the pill. I was on a NuvaRing, that didn't work. I was on an IUD, that didn't work. And yeah, so here we are 4 kids later. I asked my OB to tie my tubes twice. He refuses, so ladies and gentlemen, 4 kids.
Congratulations!
You have anything else you want to say? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave comments down in the comment section down below. Let us know what you want to see on our channel. Have a good day, guys.
That's easy.